Hi my beautiful lovelies, hello, it's Emmy, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing another spicy noodle challenge. This time it's Samyang's stew type spicy noodle challenge. So there's our friend Hochi snacking on noodles right out of the stew pot. Because this is showing a specific type of vessel, I'm assuming this is a particular dish that this stew type is referencing. Korean friends, do chime in, enlighten me, I want to know more. Here are the instructions. I'm supposed to boil it with the sauce for 5 minutes. Then remove it, and then add the spice powder on top. So these noodles were very kindly sent to me by lovely Brenda. Thank you so much, Brenda, for sending these to me. She also sent me the curry flavor of these noodles. That's also in the playlist if you missed that video. But she sent me a 5-pack of stew type noodles. So check out my social media to see how you can win one of these and try the stew type noodles for yourself. Look at what's inside here. And they are very fragrant. They smell like garlic. In fact, when I opened this package, there was a very pronounced smell of garlic. It was delicious. These noodles are very different than any of the other Samyang noodles. They're much wider. Sauce packet and a powder packet. I have 500 milliliters of water boiling. Put the liquid sauce into the water and boil. That smells like the other Samyang sauces. Ooh, it's actually thicker. This is actually much thicker. This looks more like gochujang. And then I'm supposed to add the noodles. Make sure I get all of those in there. All right, be back in 5 minutes. Okay. So I hope you can see me through this cloud of steam, but it has been 5 minutes. Turn off the heat. This is a white powder. Look at that. Very different than any other sachets. The other sachets were more of a finishing, and this one looks like it actually has some seasoning in there as well, meaning like some kind of bouillon or something. And I can't wait to tuck into this. This smells so good. Chilied and garlic. This one has the most pronounced smell to me, or aroma, although the curry one did smell really strong as well, but that was a little bit different. That was a different kind of spiced curry. This one smells just wonderful in the sense that it's really garlicky. And look at these noodles. They look wonderful, nice and thick. This one is very brothy as well. So like all the other spicy noodle challenges, my goal is to finish this without consuming any other drinks and just to finish it, right? All right, let's see if I can do it. Oh, it looks so good. Looks like there's a little bit of sesame seeds in there and some bits of seaweed and maybe some green onion. All right, here we go. Itadakimasu. Yes. Now that flavor is delicious. Much more garlicier as it smells than any of the others. But my favorite part is the texture of the noodles. So chewy and bouncy. My favorite one so far has been the original because I love the texture and the flavor is a little bit sweet and spicy. But I think this one is my new favorite because not only the texture of the noodle, but the flavor of the sauce is great as well. I have to be careful of inhaling when I have ramen noodles. It's out of habit, I kind of inhale because that's what you do when you eat ramen noodles. It's just a way of cooling off the noodles and just showing the proprietor that you enjoy the noodles as well. Because this is spicy, it goes to the back of your throat and immediately initiates this kind of like gagging, coughing reflex. So I'm gonna try to keep myself from slurping. But anyways, more eating. So tasty. This one also is not as sweet as any of the others. It's more garlicky and I love it. If you love garlic, you're gonna love this one. So good. And if you love chewy noodles, amazing. Come a little closer. Adjust my camera a little bit. Because this one's brothy, it's sending broth everywhere. So I'm gonna bring it a little bit closer to me. In terms of heat, it's about as spicy so far as any of the others. It's pretty hot, significantly hot than any other just hot ramen noodle that you'll try, but manageable, delicious. And I recommend a spoon for this one as well, just because of the amount of broth in here. So I'm gonna have to eat it a little bit differently. This would be so good in winter. Oh my gosh. I'm loving this one. It's so yummy. And I also like that it's not as sweet. It does have a sweetness in it, but not sort of a noticeable sweetness like that. But my favorite part, hands down, is the texture of the noodles. I think next time I would even cook it maybe a minute less. I did the full 5 minutes, but I think 4 minutes would be perfect for me. I'm trying not to get broth and sauce everywhere because I know it's gonna stain. This level heat is really nice. It's significant, like you definitely feel it spicy, but it's not painful, not yet at least. Which becomes a distraction. You're not really enjoying your food. At least I don't really enjoy my food once it gets to be that hot. It just becomes numbing, right? You can't really taste anything at that point, which the 2-time hot definitely did that for me. This is great. I don't really, okay. Try not to break my noodles. Okay. All right, looks like I'm 2/3 of the way there. Oops, that's a really big bite. Ah. Scrumptious. I would buy this on a regular basis. So good. All right, that's it. It's actually doesn't have that many noodles in it. Well, I mean, it's the same amount of noodles, I think, as any of the packs, but I want more. So good. All right, now my nose is starting to run. Let's get all of those noodles on there. The soup has become more of a broth. Now I can see why it's called stew type. At first it seemed more like a soup, but as you let it sit and the noodles cook down, the starches kind of get into the soup and makes it definitely more like a stew. Oh, that is so good. Now I'm tasting the sesame. All right, let me clean up my nose because now it's definitely dripping. Okay, all right, because I know many of you are gonna say, drink the soup. Here we go. It's thick, more like a sauce, but tasty. For sure. When you drink it, somehow it doesn't seem as spicy, although I'm sure my innards are saying otherwise. Let's get this last little bit here. Done. There you have it. The lovely Samyang stew type. Brenda, thank you so much for sending these to me. This one is my favorite. Scrumptious, absolutely scrumptious. I'm sweating a bit, but not overly painful. The garlic addition to this is wonderful, but I especially like the texture of the noodle. This one I think was the hardest one for me to find. I didn't see it anywhere. Like I said, Brenda sent it to me, but I didn't see it anywhere locally. So yeah, you probably have to order it online. Well, or you might have it at your store. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed my sweating and suffering, and I hope you guys learned something. And yeah, be sure to follow me on social media, share this video with your friends, and I shall see you in my next one. Toodaloo, take care, bye! Hope you guys enjoyed that one. I hope you guys, excuse me.